Right, so I'm going to talk you through how I do eyeliner, and specifically a winged eyeliner. Eyeliner is like the cherry on top of a nice eyeshadow look, but it's really tricky sometimes. There are loads of different techniques, there are loads of different tutorials on YouTube and Pinterest, and there are loads of different products. So I'm just going to talk you through what I like and how I do it. So I would always recommend to start with lining the lash line. Now bear in mind the lashes aren't the best thing to try and guide a very thin line across because it's jagged. Obviously there's loads of hairs, so try to just go slightly above that. And as always, start small and build up. So you can either use like a felt tip pen like this or a pencil. This is a Clinique pencil. It's really thin, so it's quite a good one. Or this is my favourite liquid eyeliner. It's one of my really cheap wonder products. So I'm going to look at my mirror here, and it's always a good idea. You don't want anything too sharp. I would like to have shown you the Unique pencil because that's a really nice pencil, but I've used it so much it's run out. But that sharpens to a rounded point and it's quite soft, so it's ideal for doing this kind of thing, because you don't want sharpened to like a point anywhere near your eye because it's going to hurt. And I just find that they just don't last very well like that. They don't feel well, and it's even harder to get a nice, graded line with a really sharp thin point. So I'm going to go with this. I've got my arm resting on something, and I'm going to start in the middle, do little strokes and build it up. So close your eye. Now, because not a lot is coming off, I'm going to hold it a bit taut, but generally I don't do that, especially when it comes to the wing, but I'll get onto that. So I'm just going to hold it a bit taut, just so I can get a bit more traction on the skin. You want to sort of regularly stop, have a look straight ahead. And starting in the middle, help you just get a feel for whatever it is you're using. Just so you know you're using the right, I've got a line there, just so you've got the right kind of pressure, the right amount of product. So if I'm moving around too much and it's messing with the focus and the light. Right, so there's quite a thin, palish line actually. So I use a pencil as a guide, or the felt tip, but I rarely use the felt tip. I find that they're just a bit hard. What I will do now is just dot where I want the wing to end. So looking straight ahead, you want to follow this line here. It goes quite straight, this bit of your lower lash line, and it's the line that is part of this line that you sort of measure up your eyebrow to, and that's the line that you want the lower, like the outer bit of the flick to join up to, or to follow. So with my eye just looking straight ahead, just do a little dot. It's not really visible with this, so I'll get my felt tip one. Just do a dot. And then what I tend to do is I'll do one eye and then do the other, just so that you're keeping nice and even. But for the sake of not having a really super long video, I'm just going to do one. So I've lined, dot, dot, and then it's all about, oh, there's one more dot. you want to dot where the crease of the eye is, the crease of the eyelid or the hood for me. And I've got two on this side. I don't know if you can see that eye, there's just the one crease, but this eye there's that crease and that crease, and it's a bugger. So you want to go for the top one. Tell a lie, I'm going to go for the bottom one. So I've got two dots now, and it's just a case of aligning them up, and I will pull it a bit tauter now. So not a lot is coming out of this. With these felt tips, or unique in all of them, you need to store them like that. Mine's been in my kit, so it's been lying flat. So I'm just going to go straight onto my liquid. What I would normally do is use a pen or a pencil to sort of lay down the flick, and then go in with this dark liquid. I do really like this though, and sometimes I'll just go straight in with this. So I'm not going to talk, I'm just going to crack on. And again, something there. And then again, just stopping, looking straight on. Am I happy with that? Yeah. So then you want to close your eye and just bring that down. And just fill it in. And then at this point, I'll go back over with the liquid. Again, starting in the middle, just so I get a feel for how much is on there. And bish bash bosh. Line, line, dot where you want it to end, and then dot where the crease is. And if you've got more than one, I tend to go for the bottom one, unless I'm having a really bold flick, and then you'd go a bit higher. Dot, dot, fill in the triangle, join it up, join it up. I hope that makes sense. I have got a picture of that I will put in beneath. It's just practice. Practice, 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 and try different products. Try liquids, felts, pencils. Even if I had a client who was really, really hooded, I would use a black powder and an angled brush, like that. Just practice. Practice and play with it. I hope that's been helpful. Thanks for watching.